What's up? So I've been reading the Bible for around 2 years. I started, I think, summer of 2022, I think. So it's been around, yeah, just over 2 years now. And I've read all the New Testament. I'm rereading the New Testament, and I've read the Torah, Psalms, Proverbs, a couple other the books. I can't remember all of them, but I've read a decent amount. And when I first started out, I was kind of a casual reader. I didn't really study. I just kind of was like, oh, that's cool. I'll maybe circle that or something like that, or I'll save that. But I didn't have like I never went back to where I saved them at. So this video, I'm just gonna be telling you how I've kind of stepped my game up in sorting verses and remembering ones that are important for, let's say, like salvation, eternal security, like important doctrines that like Christianity has. I have like a way to sort them. I'm just gonna be telling you how. So at first I had a thing. It's like you know how Android has like the Notes app. I had a Notes app called the Arsenal, and it was just kind of random verses. They were sorted terribly. It was just kind of random stuff. So what I do now is I have a thing called Notion. It's like a site that's like, I don't know who made it or what's it for, but I use it to kind of sort out my thoughts. So I think I'll have something on screen right here. It's it's just like biblical. I have like a section for biblical arguments, and what I do is I have like the top biblical arguments, and then I have 3 pages. I have salvation, eternal security, and verses. And I just started this a couple months ago, so it's like not even a couple months, like a month ago. So it's gonna get a lot more in depth. But basically, what I'm trying to tell you is get this app called Notion, and then you can sort it like very easily. It's just like mobile, computer, anything. It's really easy to sort the stuff. But yeah, whenever you read like an important verse, just put it in there, and then you can sort it however you like. What I do is I have a page called verses, unsorted and then specific. So specific would be like certain things like all the scriptures inspired by God, 2 Timothy 3:16 through 17, stuff like that. And then I have an unsorted verses, which are just like John 3:16, John 3:36. It's just like I didn't want to sort them by name, so I just kind of put them in here. And then what I do is I go to the page, let's say for free grace, and I have a page called John 3:16, but it's not actually a page. It's a link to that original page in the unsorted spot. So that's for like if you have multiple verses, like one verse that helps multiple different doctrines. Instead of having to make the exact same page 3 times, you can just make it once and then have a bunch of links towards it. So it's just kind of cool. It's like a filing cabinet. So if you do need help, or like you want an easy way to kind of keep your verses and like organize them, then get Notion and then make a tab called biblical arguments, whatever you want to call it. I'm not telling you exactly how to do it. And then make a couple pages, and then kind of it's not that hard to learn. So kind of just personalize it to yourself, however you like. But yeah, that's about it. Whenever you read, just put it into Notion. It'll help you remember the verses. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Praise God.